7-year-old Kamel Green tested positive for lead in the Van Dyke houses in Brooklyn in 2012 when he was 1. We now know he is among 820 children living in NYCHA housing that the city knew had elevated levels of lead, as opposed to just 19, which the city previously reported.
When we reported the number 19, we were asked a very specific question. This was a number about the number of children who had met the threshold for the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene to go in and do a home inspection.
The cases were reported to the Department of Health, but not NYCHA. The reason? The federal standard, CDC, recommends intervening when children test between 5 and 9 micrograms per deciliter. However, before this year, the city only stepped in when children tested above 10. The mayor on the phone with New York One today said the city did notify all 820 families of those children, but admits inspections of all homes is only starting this year.
The highest, most stringent level is 5 micrograms. It's actually a very low level of exposure, but what the federal government has said is when you see that level, act quickly to try and make sure that nothing worse happens.
NYCHA community activists aren't buying it.
We're calling for the federal government to apply the necessary criminal charges against those responsible.
City Controller Scott Stringer is calling it bureaucratic dysfunction.
Today, we are launching an investigation to look at citywide procedures and protocols concerning lead and children.
The mayor now says the city will invest $10 million in free home inspections, but critics say it's too little, too late. Outside City Hall, Lisa Rozner, CBS 2 News.